Hi, welcome to my channel. So sorry I haven't posted any videos. I have filmed videos, but I have had really low energy. I'm having a thyroid issue, so I'm working on correcting that right now. And so I just get really tired, and all my videos turn to be pretty flat and quite boring, and I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I want it to be helpful and so that enlightening and somewhat entertaining. So that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Y'all. So all the topics that I talked about in my previous videos that I did not post, I do want to refilm them with more energy and put them up. So that's what I've been doing, as well as trying to work. So yeah, I just for my little video here, I really just wanted to talk about a couple of things. So I'm just going to get into it, okay? So the first thing I want to say is not every driver out there is going to want to have a conversation, and not every driver out there is going to have the energy for random conversations with random people that they see in restaurants. Sometimes people just want to make some money, okay? That's me. I just want to make some money. I'm not trying to be mean by not having a conversation with you. It's not that I don't like you. So if you have drivers that you come across and they don't seem as social, it's probably not that they're antisocial, even though they could be. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's the line that you cross where you begin to judge people and you start to give them some weird storyline that may not even be true, okay? So I've just shared that I've had an energy issue, and so when I work, I don't like to exert extra energy with unmeaningful conversation. It's just not what I want to do. On top of it, I find it a waste of time. Not to be insensitive or rude, but it is, because I feel how I approach it is that everything I do when I'm online is compounding how much money I'm making at the end of the day, okay? So if I decide to have conversations and elongate every interaction that I have while I'm online, well, seconds make minutes, okay? And those minutes make hours, and before you know it, you're not making much money. And then you're scratching your head going, why am I not making any money? And so I focus on making money when I'm online. And that's the only thing that I'm really thinking about is my bottom line. And how I get money is by doing trips. I really hope this is not new information. Okay? But that's how I make money, is by doing trips. I don't worry about tips. I don't worry about customer satisfaction. It is important. It is part of the job, but it's not my primary focus. You got it? I am paid maybe $3 for a delivery. For the $3, what you get is a delivery. Okay? I think that's why people want to go above and beyond, so that maybe it can encourage tips. I'm going to tell you right now, no, that's not. Fast delivery equals tips, okay? I'm going to tell you. Oh, that's a little secret, okay? A little secret. Okay? I don't even wear this shirt. This shirt I'm just wearing for this video. This is like an office shirt, like a nice, shirt that you would wear like to the office, things like that. I wear capris, like workout capris, and a t-shirt, okay? Yeah, that's what I wear. I don't wear anything crazy. I also am not overly friendly with people. It depends. Every just so you know, every interaction in every restaurant is a different thing. Okay, it's a different story. But generally, I am not going into any restaurant thinking I'm going to have these conversations. No. I go in, I identify who I am. If it's not ready, I wait, okay? I wait for the extended amount of time that I chose to for each location, okay? And also for the particular mood that I'm in, as well as the particular time of day, as well as, how long I've been working. There's a lot of factors that go into all of these decisions for me at any given time. So there's no, I don't have a rigid way of working, okay? I'm a very flexible worker, and I think that's important to remember, is to be flexible and to be easygoing and to go with the flow. But then at the same time, you do need to have your focus, okay? My focus is making money. Therefore, my focus is doing as many trips as I possibly can in the shortest amount of time. Because I don't count on tips. I appreciate all my tips, and I do get a good amount of tips, to be honest. Just so you know. So if you're people who tip, I feel like they're going to tip. So there's different kinds of tippers. I can't really tell you all the kinds. But from my perspective, because I don't focus on tipping, I think that there's people out there that are going to tip no matter what. And those are the people that come to the door with cash in hand to tip, okay? Love those people. Those people are the best people. It's the best way to tip. It shows that you appreciate a person, exerting any kind of effort to do any kind of service for you, because we do get paid probably $3 for that delivery. If it's a longer delivery, it might be more like $7 or $8, but, that's it, okay? So, but you got to think mileage and everything like that. And usually those longer trips, I'm in the car and I'm going, wow, I'm still on this one delivery. Yeah. So, just remember that, okay? So there's people that are going to tip no matter what. Then there's people who want to tip that just don't carry cash, because cash just flies straight out of the wallet. It's like it doesn't even exist, It's like you pull out cash and it's basically spent, right? So there's people like that, and they're the ones that tip on the app. Then there's all the other people, and they're probably like the undecisive. They haven't even thought about a tip. They don't think about it. Why? Because they probably haven't ever had a tipping job in their life. On top of it, they probably also think that they pay a lot for the delivery, so we should be getting paid appropriately, okay? Because of this, I do not try to exert extra energy to make sure that the order is all correct. Yes, I think checking the order is a time saver, and that is why I do it, okay? I do it because it's a time saver, not because it's customer service or the right thing to do, okay? Those things, it comes in handy, right? But the whole idea is you do want to make sure your order is correct, because then you're wasting time, you're wasting gas, and you're getting frustrated, and the customer will get frustrated, and then you'll get bad ratings, and then if this happens plenty enough, then you'll get deactivated, and this is no longer even an option for you. So then what was the point of it, okay? So I'm not saying throw everything out the window, which I feel like a lot of people who focus on customer service, they see me doing, or they would picture. That's what they picture. They picture, oh my gosh, if you're not checking the customer's order and making sure everything's correct and making sure that everything's packaged correctly and making sure that all the hot stuff is away from all the cold stuff, and oh wait, you don't even have a refrigerator in your car to make sure that all the frozen stuff stays frozen. Like, what do you do? How do you make money? How are you still on the platform? I figured these people are the same people that go, oh my gosh, you're so rude. Like, you shouldn't even be doing this if you don't even care about the customer. Now, I never said I did not care about the customer. Customer is extremely important. The customer is the reason that I even am doing this, correct, right? So it's not biting the hand that feeds me, correct, right? I'm just saying it's not my overall priority. Any customer out there needs to know that as well. My priority when I'm working is not to make sure you get your meal, okay? My priority is money. Okay? You're just another trip in my day. Okay? If you think anything more special than that, you're wasting time, in my opinion. Okay? You're wasting time. Okay, so when I order Uber Eats, I of course definitely tip cash $5, to my driver. I live in an apartment complex. They don't even have to come into my apartment complex. I meet them at the office. Okay, that's just how I do things because I think time is money. On top of it, it's going to take them a lot longer to find my apartment where I know where it is, whether for them to come in. I do live pretty close to the front, so it's not even that hard. If I lived further in the back, it probably would be a different story. Okay? So you got to think about effort and what it costs and all of this. Okay? So I just think it's really important to show appreciation for the drivers when you are a customer. But I also think that if you're a driver, I think you're wasting a lot of time at the restaurant worrying about how it's all packed. Because by the time that you get it all at your standards, not Uber standards and not the restaurant standards, your standards, that you could have already delivered it and the customer would already be eating. Okay, so that's what I see. Okay. So that is how I'm coming back and sharing that little perspective. Let me know what you think about it. It's just a different way of explaining things, but I definitely know I'm not the only driver that does this. I think it's probably 50-50 of drivers. And I also think that a lot of drivers who are on the other end of the spectrum spend a lot of time on Facebook complaining about how much money they make. I'm just saying. And so focus on how many trips you get in a day. Set yourself goals. Figure out different methods and how to handle situations. I'm just trying to get these trips done as fast as possible because that's what gets you tips and that's what gets people liking what you do is by delivering fast. Okay? See ya.